Namaste and a very good afternoon to all of you. I extend a warm welcome to each one of you for the first year B inauguration program Vihaan 2024-25 on behalf of Dayananda Sagar Institutions, Dayananda Sagar Academy of Technology and Management, Bangalore. Before we begin, I would like to give a brief introduction of our esteemed organization. Dayananda Sagar Institutions are pioneering institutions founded by late Sri Dayananda Sagar in 1963. Being one of the India's leading educational institutions, Dayananda Sagar Institution operates under the aegis of the Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita Trust in Bangalore, described as the Silicon Valley of India. Our institutions are characterized by the quality of education across a broad range of disciplines, from pre-university courses to post-graduation and doctoral programs covering engineering, dental sciences, biological sciences, arts, commerce, sciences, pharmacy, nursing, allied health, as well as business management and information technology. The institutions are being nurtured by Dr. D. Hemchandra Sagar, Chairman DSI, and Dr. D. Premchandra Sagar, Vice Chairman DSI, the two eminent sons of the founder. The Trust manages 28 educational institutions in the name of Dayananda Sagar Institutions and multi-speciality hospitals in the name of Sagar Hospitals, Bangalore, India. DSI has various institutions under its umbrella, offering varied courses like undergraduate and postgraduate courses in various engineering streams, architecture, business administration, pharma, dental sciences, nursing, and offers programs leading to award of PhD in corresponding disciplines. The Premier Institute has also diversified into the state-of-art, world-class Dayananda Sagar University. The DSCE and DSATM are the two top autonomous institutions offering technical education, being affiliated to the Visvesvaraya Technological University, Belagavi, to the student community across the globe. DSATM was established in the year 2011 with 6 branches of engineering, BArch and MBA programs. The college has its own unique position in the galaxy of eminent educational institutions in the country and has done yeoman service to the cause of engineering and management education. With this brief clipping about our institute, now let us have a look of a short video about our DSI. I request the technical team to please play the video.
See
Thank you. To begin the inaugural session of this mega event, Vihaan 2024-25, may I invite our esteemed dignitaries onto the stage. I request our Principal, Dr. M. Ravishankar, Dean, Dr. Sumitra Devi, Vice Principal, Dr. Nandini C. to escort our Chief Guest, Mr. Pankaj Prasad, onto the dais. Please give a round of applause for our dignitaries. Thank you very much. Respected dignitaries, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Pankaj Prasad, respected Chairman, Dr. D. Hemchandra, Vice Chairman, Dr. D. Prem Chandra, Secretary, Sri Galiswamy Sir, and Joint Secretaries of Dayananda Sagar Institutions, Principal, Dean, Vice Principal, Heads of various departments, dear students and parents. Namaste and a very good afternoon to all of you. I am Dr. Nandini Patansheti, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Dayananda Sagar Academy of Technology and Management, host of today's beautiful event. It's a moment of great privilege and honor for me to extend a hearty welcome to the distinguished guests, all the faculty members, parents, freshers and their beloved family members on behalf of the management, DSI and DSATM on the occasion of first year B inauguration program Vihaan 2024-25. It's a one more beautiful day in the campus with our new batch of students filled with new hopes, dreams, a lot of excitements and a lot of butterflies in their stomach. Well, let me tell you all that you have taken a right decision and you have come to a right place to start the most important and beautiful journey of your life. Dayananda Sagar Institution is like a spreading tree of knowledge for decades. It is with hopes and aspirations, dreams and ambition that you are on this campus today. So my dear students, pull up your socks and tighten your laces for this new beginning. You are going to have a wonderful experience with a lot of learning and enjoyment in this campus. So before you begin your journey, it is important for you all to know your college, departments, branches, facilities, faculties available, staffs and campus as a whole. And therefore today you all are invited along with your parents to give a most memorable start to your engineering expedition in the name of Vihaan 2024-25. At this moment, I extend a warm welcome to all the parents who have made time out of their busy schedule and are here to start a new journey along with their children. Welcome to all the parents. Prayer works wonders. It is a mark of an undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of any important event. So let us begin this function seeking the blessings of God by an invocation song. I call Mr. Shreyas Kumar, third semester student from Department of CSE Cybersecurity for the invocation song.
सूरनिराकसहो गणपति सूरनिराकसहो सूरनिराकसहो गणपति सूरनिराकसहो शुभनयना करुणामय गौरीहर श्री वरद विनायक शुभनयना करुणामय गौरीधर श्री वरद विनायक ओंकार गणपति ओंकार गणपति अधिपति सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति नील निरंतर हो लीन निरंतर हो, सूर्य निरागस हो, सूर्य निरागस हो, गणपति सूर्य निरागस हो, सुर सुमनानी भरणियों जड़ नित्य रीति वावी सुरावर, तान्हे बालक सुमधुर हासे भावत से वाहो सुरातुन, ओंकार गणपति, ओंकार गणपति, अधिपति सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति, नील निरंतर हो, लीन निरंतर हो, सूर्य निरागस हो, सूर्य निरागस हो, गणपति सूर्य निरागस हो, मोरया मोरया गणपति पप्पा मोरया, मोरया मोरया गणपति पप्पा मोरया, गजवदना तू सुख करता, गजवदना तू दुख हरता, गजवदना मोरया मोरया, सूर्य निरागस हो, सूर्य निरागस हो। Thank you.
Thank you, Shreyas, for creating such a heavenly atmosphere. A true welcome is never complete without warm words and warmer gestures. I request Dr. K.N. Vishwanath Sir, HOD Department of Civil Engineering, to accord a formal welcome to the dignitaries.
Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Sri Pankaj Prasad Sir, respected Principal Dr. Ravi Shankar, Vice Principal Dr. Andini Madam, Dean Dr. Sumitra Devi, beloved and dearest colleagues, and today's real guest of honor, our own very dear students of class of 2024-2025 and their accompanying parents. Very good afternoon and warm greetings from family DSATM. Dear parents and students, let us compliment you for having selected and chosen this institution, which has a backing of 6 decades of legacy in health and education, for taking your path and career ahead and shaping your future the way you have dreamt. Today, for this eventful function, on behalf of the management and DSATM staff and students and principal, we wholeheartedly welcome our chief guest of today's wonderful event, Vihaan 2024 inauguration of first year BE classes, Sri Pankaj Prasad Sir, for the event. Sir, we are honored to have you amongst us. Thank you, sir. So on behalf of the organizers, Vihaan 2024, staff, students of DSATM, we welcome and seek the blessings of our Chairman D. Hemachandra Sagar, Vice Chairman D. Premachandra Sagar, for this eventful function. On this occasion, we welcome our respected Principal Sir on behalf of the organizers to this eventful function, Vihaan 2024. We also welcome on behalf of DSATM, Ms. Natasha H. Sagar, our Joint Secretary and In-Charge Secretary, as a management representative for this institution in our absentia. we wholeheartedly extend our welcome to Vice Principal of our institution, very dynamic Madam Dr. Nandini C, for this event. On your behalf as well as behalf of organizing committee of Vihaan 2024, we extend a warm welcome to our Dean Academics, Dr. Sumitra Devi KA, for this event. Dear parents and my dear students, we here at DSATM wish your career to be fruitful, meaningful and successful the way you have dreamt, along with the sincere and dedicated efforts from family of DSATM. With this note, I welcome you once again for this meaningful event as well as for the colorful 4 years of your study and journey here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity, knowledge and divinity. It not only dispels darkness but also illuminates our souls. To make this event a blessed one with the light of knowledge and wisdom, I request our esteemed guest, Principal, Vice Principal and Dean to lighten the holy lamp. I request all the students to please for the lamp. I request 2 of the students to please come on the stage for lamp lighting. Any 2 students. Thank you, everyone. Dear students, from the day of your admission, you might be wondering about the college culture, faculties, teachers, friends, and your overall college life. Let me tell you, irrespective of this huge infrastructure, big campus, so many departments, so many courses or branches with thousands of students, hundreds of faculty, staff, etc., we DSATM is a big and beautiful family. And we wholeheartedly welcome you all to our family. Since it's a very big family, you may need some time to familiarize with each and every one here. So to help you out and to start with, we will first introduce you all with the heads of this family, I mean the heads of all departments of DSATM. May I request Dr. Vatsala GA, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, to introduce the HODs of all departments.
Good afternoon, one and all. A good team is led by a eminent, knowledgeable, expertised and dedicated leader. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our head of the departments. Dr. Nandini C, Vice Principal, HOD, CSAI. Dr. Sumitra Devi KA, Dean Academics, HOD, ICB Department. Dr. Nandini Prasad KS, Dean of Foreign Affairs, HOD, Computer Science and Information Science. Dr. Mallikarjun PY, Head of the Department, Electronics and Communication Engineering. Dr. Shanmukha Sundar, Head of the Department, Electronics and Electrical Engineering. Dr. Vishwanath K.N., HOD, Civil Department. Dr. Sandhya N., HOD, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Dr. Manjula G., HOD, Computer Science and Design. Dr. Rajneesh M., HOD, Department of Mechanical. Dr. Nagaraj C., HOD, Department of Mathematics, and also a Control of Examiner, Autonomous Year. Dr. Nalamoto, HOD, Department of Physics. Dr. Sunil Kumar, YC, HOD, Department of Chemistry. Architecture Mamata P. Gonagar, HOD, Department of Architecture. Dr. Sahana Madan, HOD, Department of MBA. Dr. Manjula Sanjay Koti, HOD, Department of MCA. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Dear students, we can make out the kind of your feelings, confusions, anxiety and your perturbed mind at this moment. These dilemmas in students and parents are quite common at this moment and we do understand them. So just to make you fearless and comfortable, we have some of our B students with us who will be sharing their experiences and journey at DSATM. May I call Mr. Kaustubh, student from 6th semester CSE department, to share his experiences with you all at DSATM.
Good afternoon everyone, respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, beloved juniors, and special welcome to the parents who are here with us today. I am Kaustubh Biswas, a 7th semester student from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and I am honored to stand here to share my journey at DSATM with all of you. As I stand before you, I can vividly recall the excitement, nervousness, and curiosity I had when I first walked through the gates of this institution as a fresher. Today I would like to take you through all my experiences year by year and share how DSATM has helped me to grow in my academics as well as my personal journey. So, first year was quite overwhelming and exciting for me. Like many of you freshers, I was in a completely new environment, a new city, a new college, surrounded by new faces. It was quite difficult to adjust in the first, but one thing that stood out of me was how friendly and welcoming the DSATM institution was, from the seniors to the faculty. I quickly made friends and I formed many study groups which became my support system throughout this transition phase. And also it was this semester where you will make a lot of new friends and groups, and by the end of the first year, it was we were given a very incredible opportunity to do some of the very good certification courses from Infosys Springboard. So talking about this, we were given some hands-on experiences upon new technologies like Java and Python, where you can go and build your own mini projects as well. So all those guidance were given by the department itself. And coming to second year, by second year in third semester, we would dive into more specialized subjects of the core department. We had more hands-on sessions on Java, and not only on Java but also other subjects like data structures and algorithms, which is much more important, where you will be building your own kind of applications. So it was much more crucial time for us. Also it was very much exciting because you are learning new technologies there. So also the most important and turning point of my life was Algosphere. So what is Algosphere? Algosphere is the official technical club of technical club of CSE department of DSATM, where we organized many club activities. We had one 2 days technical fest, Bytestorm, which was held. The Bytestorm event was all about coding competitions, then all about technology like web designing and everything. So you can just, this year also we'll organize Bytestorm for all you guys, so I request everyone to go and participate and get a good exposure there. Also, apart from this, we also got internships from different companies, like we recently, by the end of the second year, we got internships from ISAC. What is ISAC? Information Sharing Analysis Center. So what happened, it was like they were providing different courses like graphic designing, web scripting and web scraping. So we learned a lot about in-depth about the courses, and these are all new technologies, you can learn them. So if you are interested in all those cybersecurity and all, it's a good exposure you guys will get there. Provided with that, yes, second and third year was very much, you can say, more exciting for me, because me being a student from the CSE department, I qualified for one of the most top 15 teams in Ideathon competition, which was organized by Titan company. So it was much more a prestigious event, because where we have to present our more innovative ideas, and the leaders and the industry experts used to guide us, like, yes, how you can implement the project in later semester. So coming back to the third year, that is 5th and 6th semester. The 6th semester, Computer Science and Engineering department organized one of the most important and mega event, that is Tectonic. So it was a national level technical competition which was organized, which was where participants from all across Karnataka, not only Karnataka, we had participants from Bombay, Chennai and Punjab also, who came and participated in the event. It was 24 hours hackathon competition. Not only hackathon, but also we had many events running parallelly side by side, like Ideathon, as well as quiz competition, escape room, and a lot of fun games and everything was there, with prize pool and everything. Also, another important milestone what CSE department and the college gifted me was Tech Fixes. Now, what is Tech Fixes? This is the official newsletter of my department, where I had the honor of being the chief editor there. Putting together the newsletter was quite rewarding experience for me, and editing and compiling all the stories into a newsletter not only helped me to develop creativity, but also put all the technical brilliance of my peers up to close stage. So not only about technical, with my journey at DSATM has been very much academically enriching. So I had a privilege to participate in all the cultural competitions as well. So we are having many cultural competitions like Antaragni, which is an inter-department fest, as well as Esperanza, that is an inter-college cultural festival. Next, coming this month only, we have Food Fest Suruchi, so I hope you guys will enjoy in that event. So I cannot emphasize enough how much seniors and faculties at DSATM have contributed to my journey. The seniors are always approachable, guiding us through every challenge and challenges we have faced, whether it was academics or navigating the college life. The mentorship has been very much invaluable to me. Talking about placements, yes, we have received the placement orientation program. It's already started, and yes, for our batch, the current batches who are getting placed is having a highest CTC of 16 LPA. So let's hope. I want to tell all you guys, please start preparing, start working on your skills, so that you will come to know what the industry expects you from all, and start working from your skills. And the faculties here have been much more incredible. They possess many years of experience in both academia and industry, and whether it was helping us to understand difficult concepts, guiding us through projects, or supporting us during the competition, they have always gone above and beyond. Their knowledge and dedication have played a huge role in shaping my journey here. To all the freshers here today, I want to say that journey at DSATM is going to be filled with learning, growth, and countless opportunities. You will be surrounded by people who will support you, seniors who will mentor you, faculties who will guide you, and friends who will become your second family. Make the most of every opportunity. Participate in all the events, join the clubs, take part in the competitions, and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. These experiences will shape you into a well-rounded individual ready to face challenges of the professional world. Thank you to the faculty and administration of DSATM for giving me this opportunity to share my story. To the freshers, welcome to DSATM. You are about to embark on an incredible journey and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Kaustav. Now I call Ms. Sharvari, third sem student from CSE Data Science. Good afternoon, everyone. To our respected principal, esteemed guests, faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, our freshers, welcome to DSATM. My name is Sharvari KV, and I'm currently in the 5th semester in the Department of Computer Science Engineering in Data Science. It's both an honor and a pleasure to be standing in front of you here today, speaking about my experience at this esteemed college. Firstly, congratulations on making it till here. I still remember my first day, feeling a blend of both excitement and nervousness, the need to fit in but being scared that I won't be seen. But all of it melted away when I met my peers, my faculty, and this campus. My time here has been a mix of learning, growth, and self-discovery. Academically, our faculty has been a pillar of support. They're always there, not just to teach, but to guide and encourage us to think beyond the textbooks. It's this kind of environment that has helped me to develop a deeper understanding of my field. We are lucky to have such passionate teachers who are always ready to support us in our endeavors. But college life is more than just academics. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and trying new things. One of the best decisions I made was to get involved in the cultural aspects of this campus. Being part of Antaragni, our cultural club, and eventually leading one of its clubs has been a highlight of my journey at DSATM. It's where I found my tribe, people who shared similar interests and passions. Through events like Esperanza, our annual fest, and Antaragni, our interdepartment fest, I've had the chance to connect, collaborate, and compete with the diverse students that are present in this campus. These experiences have taught me the importance of balance. It's not just about hitting the books, but also about finding what excites you and diving into it. Whether it's joining a club, participating in these events, or simply making new friends, these moments add depth to your journey here. So, to all of you starting this new chapter, I encourage you to embrace every opportunity. Get involved, explore different interests, and don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. College is a time to learn, not just from books, but from every experience you encounter. In closing, you've made a wonderful choice by being here at DSATM. Your journey is just beginning, and it's up to you to make the most of it. Dive in with enthusiasm, be open to new experiences, and I promise you, it will be a time you will cherish forever. Welcome to DSATM, and here's to an exciting adventure for all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kaustav and Sharvari, for sharing your thoughts and experiences at DSATM. I hope this might have given you a lot of positive vibes to start your journey at DSATM. Moving on, today we have an eminent personality with us as a chief guest, Mr. Pankaj Prasad, Managing Director, Supply Chain Consulting, NTT Data, to address our students. Before we listen to him, let us know about our guest of today's event. I request Dr. Sumitra Devi K, Dean Academics, to introduce our today's chief guest, Mr. Pankaj Prasad, sir.
Thank you, madam. Respected dignitaries on the dais and colleague HODs, staffs, today's batch students and their parents. Before I introduce today's chief guest to all of you, good afternoon one and all. With my years of academic experience, 35 plus years of experience, I just wanted to say a few words to the students who are joining today and also being Dean Academics on this campus. See, all these years, probably your 11th, 12th or pre-university, you are in annual course. Means you are studying in an annual kind of an environment, writing your exams and other things. But joining this professional course, this is a professional course. It is semester wise, wherein you have to take up exams every 3.5 months or 4 months, and in between you will have internals as your internal evaluation. So I'm not making you to get afraid of it. What I mean to say here is you have to switch on your mind for this kind of atmosphere of the professional requirement on this engineering campus. Be prepared, be hardworking, dedicated, and learn to manage the time. You cannot waste your time, because if you do that, what will happen finally at the end of the semester, you will have a pressure, big pressure on your head. So my advice to all the students who have joined now, be prepared to work hard, dedicated, and manage the time. In doing this, if you have any confusions, our institution has got a process of what you call as class teachers and the mentors. So you can approach them and asking for how you can do this. Or even beyond that, if you cannot do that, you can approach your HODs. So all are very helpful here, supporting the students as the students give the feedback. We are here to help you, not to just always serious about your any other kind of issues or anything. We try to look at, yes, we do punish and we do support. Both are there. So I advise all the students to be more communicative, learn to be more communicative. Otherwise, what will happen, we have cases, many cases, me being a HOD and a principal for so many years, I have seen many experiences where students never share their problems and their issues, whatever it is, until unless they share with the concerned, it's not possible for us to give solutions. You must learn to approach the concerned and look at a solution for all your issues, whether it is personal, whether it is academic, or whatever it is. We are there to help you. Everybody, all the teachers, all the HODs, including our principal, we are there to help you. Keep this in mind, because finally your marks, your performance, your credentials counts for your future. That is, it could be placements or it could be your higher studies, anything, whatever it is, your marks, your score, CGPA counts. You are supposed to keep a consistent percentage of marks. I don't say that everybody can take a first position. You should not look back. Even if you look back, sometimes it happens for so many genuine reasons. Yes, it will be a ladder for you to climb, doing mistakes, but never lose confidence. Okay, keep climbing. Fine, keep climbing. Maintain a consistent percentage and tap your goal and your parents' goal. Keep your parents in your mind. Okay, keep your parents in mind with what ambitions they would have made you to join here. Think of them and do what is required to achieve your vision. Set a vision. We have a process anyway, all those things will be addressed during your induction program. I myself will come and address all those things. So be active, be communicative, be hardworking and dedicated. You cannot be like as you were there in your 11th or 12th standard or your pre-university. You have to change your thinking. So with these few words and advice to the fresh students, I would like to introduce today's chief guest, Mr. Pankaj Prasad. He has an experience of 25 plus years of industry experience. How this comes? It comes with all hard working and dedication. So every one of us can be like that. Okay, you also should think in that direction, and he has worked for companies like 09 Solutions, Blue Yonder, AXA, Wipro, Tesco and GE, and his major experience is in supply chain, health and retail domain, and his working as a senior director for 09 Solutions. Before he came to this position, I just take this opportunity. Currently he is the managing director of NTT Data, and where he is working for supply chain business consultancy. And then before that, he was with 09 Solutions INC as a senior director during the year 21-23, and looking at global partnership leadership, partner-led implementations, cloud offer management, and then developing product and service professional services to implementing strategies and product portfolio implementations. These were his profile in that company. And in JDA Software, he worked as a director during the period 2017 to 2021. And there, as a director, he has managed 4 product streams as a part of the planning suite of products. And then he also has worked as a driving customer Connect initiative for 650 plus planning customer globally. And then he also has worked in defining integration strategy for migrating customers from private to public cloud. And in the same company, he was actively mentored and contributed to continuous innovation work in that company, and also he also worked as a part of D&I and DSATM in that company. And then coming to the next company, of course his journey is too long, I can't go in detail. And in the Blue Yonder company, he worked as a senior director during the period 21, and I think that was for a short span. He managed 4 product streams, and he drove customer connect initiatives for 50 plus planning customers globally again. And in the company AXI Technologies Shared Services, he was a general manager. This was during the period 2011 and 2017. He worked for Solution Delivery Center Management, and then he was an offshore competency center development resource person, and then he also worked for revenue and profit and loss management system, and he also worked for the solution delivery, and he was into technology transformation, and he was also into 24/7 global support and strategy, IT planning, business agnostic applications. So these are his companies where he has worked for 25 plus years. And sir, we welcome you on this occasion for this August gathering. Thank you so much for your valuable presence on this occasion, sir. And once again welcoming the parents and the students of this current academic year 24-25. You heard to our senior students, and whatever they said, I think you must have heard carefully. So talk to your seniors also, not only your teachers, and network and learn more. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It's indeed our great privilege to have such an eminent personality with us on this occasion. So on behalf of the management, DSI and DSATM, we would like to present a token of respect and love to our esteemed guest. May I request the dignitaries to please felicitate our chief guest. Thank you. Now I request our chief guest, Mr. Pankaj Prasad sir, to address the gathering and say a few words to our students.
Good afternoon, everyone. Little louder. Good afternoon, everyone. I think the first rule of the game when you come to any other professional service, don't be so serious. Life is not so serious, right? One of the most important things which I tell to anybody who join my company is, when you come to the office every day, come with a smile. You need to have that passion, drive to really come to the office and do the things. So I see lot of serious faces here. You don't need to be so serious in life, right? And thanks Principal Sir, Madam, for inviting me for this occasion. And I would like to congratulate each of you for becoming the part of the Dhyanand Sagar family. Now, when we say family, it means a lot. It comes with a lot of responsibility, right? Now, once you become part of the family, always remember from today, the way you go and introduce yourself to your relatives, to your friends, to the outside world also changes. You represent this organization. So whatever you do will reflect about the Anand Saga, right? So when you go out, talk to anyone, be very, very cautious of the fact that you are representing the Anand Saga. Some of the speeches what I have seen, and I just saw some of the videos, we talked about dreams, we talked about word afraid, okay, we talked about campus interviews, we talked about some of the other things, right? I do understand each of you has joined here with some dream. For each of you, the dream is different. Maybe after 4 years, some of you may like to start a job. After 4 years, some of you may like to just pursue the higher education. Some of you may just get into the entrepreneur and then start something on your own. Or somebody may like to come to the teaching profession, right? So always remember, each of you are unique. Your dreams are unique. And it's only about you. It's not about anybody else, right? So start chasing your dream. Now, when we call that a dream, I always map that I'm a very IT professional guy, so we always take anything as a project. Your dream is also like a project for you. Now, how we do execute a IT project? We go to the customer tells us what they require, we define the scope, okay, we sign a contract, and the implementation starts, right? You have gone through the same process. You wrote the exam, you joined the Anand Sagar with a dream, okay, now the project starts. So it's not a and it's a beginning of your career, right? That is very, very important. Now when I say beginning of the career always go through a journey. So you need to define your own journey. So when we start a project, what we do, we say we have got different phases. We call mobilization phase. In the mobilization phase, what we do, we say, okay, let us try to see what is the scope of our customer and what we have defined in the contract, right? It's the same thing for you. You should be very clear about your dreams, what you want to do after 4 years, 6 years, 10 years down the line, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing what we do is, we in the IT project, we go and start mobilizing the infrastructure, right? Then we started mobilizing the resources. Now what is the infrastructure and resources in your case? Anyone? No? Okay. So all the facility which the Anand Sagar provides is the infrastructure for you, right? Try to use those facility to the max, and you are in a right place, you are in a best place. So try to utilize each and every facility what the Anand Sagar provides. That's very, very important. I also heard him talking about lot of events, hackathon, and lot of other things, right? Now we talked about resourcing in our project. What is the resourcing in your case? As I told you, each of you will have different dreams, right? Also see who are the other friends who has got the similar kind of dreams. Try to create a team and help each other to really achieve your dreams. Remember, you don't compete with each other. You are competing with the entire world. And sometimes I say you don't even compete with the entire world. You just compete with your own dreams. Now, it's also very, very important to understand. I was talking to someone and they told, what is the package? X lakhs, Y lakhs, blah, 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 blah. Your dream has got nothing to do with the money you make. Right? Your dream is all about if you are happy achieving that dream in your life. So I think it's very, very important to really understand that your financial benefits and your dreams, sometimes it doesn't go hand to hand. So it's very, very important that understand what you want to do. You may be earning a big amount and you may not be very happy. And they are not the filmy dialogues, but it's a reality of the life. Now, once the mobilization phase gets over, what we do? We do a blueprinting phase in our project. What is this blueprinting phase? We try to come up with a high level and low level design for the project. It's the same thing for your own dreams project. Try to come up with a high level and low level design for your dream. Now, during the blueprinting session, we also see what outside world is doing, what is the best design, what we can give it to the customer, right? Blah, 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 blah. The same way, when you are thinking about a particular dream, always see how the outside market perceive that. What is happening? What is the demand for fulfilling the dreams? Okay? And write it down. Write it down so that you can always refer to that. Once the blueprinting phase over, what is the next? We call that as a build phase. Now, as part of a build phase, you will have the sprint cycles. Most of you would have learned about agile methodology, right? Now you have got different sprints. Your 8 semesters are the 8 different sprints, right? Now, while you are doing this blueprinting and the build, you also define what is the KPI for your customer. That is called the key performance indicator. Now, in your case, if you want to really go for a job, like many people told, start preparing from now. So you should also know which are the companies, what is their cutoff criteria. They need 70% as a cutoff, 80% as a cutoff, 60% as a cutoff. If it is a 70% as a cutoff, you have to maintain that 70%. Right? But you should be aware of that on the day one. Now, after every sprint, why we call that as agile? Because after every sprint, we do a post-game analysis. Now, what this post-game analysis is? How we have done in the sprint, previous sprint, what has gone well, what has not gone well, as well as how the world is changing. So whatever I have defined in the beginning of the project, the scope I have defined in the beginning of the project, is this still valid or do we need to do some change on that? Your dream is also like that. After every sprint, after every semester, do a post-game analysis to really see where you stand in that entire journey. I will also say, have some mentor who can help you in doing those post-game analysis. That will really help you to really understand where I have to improve, how the market is moving, what are the new technologies which is coming, what I have to learn, okay, and that will help you in coming up with your improvement plan. Now, once your entire sprint cycle gets over, what we do? We do the testing and validation. What is the testing and validation? That is where your campus interview starts. Now always remember, interview is not a selection process. It surprised you when I say this? Interview is not a selection process. Interview is a rejection process. If you don't get rejected, you get selected. Right? So every year we get thousands of resumes. We get thousands and thousands of resumes. Do we hire all 10,000, 20,000 people? No. We reject 9,900x, or maybe this only that 100 people who don't get rejected, they get selected. So this entire journey from now to your 8th semester is all about preparing yourself to make sure that you don't get rejected. Right? And it's not only about 4th semester. That is how the industry works. When you go for an interview, it's always a rejection process. It is never a selection process. Right? Now, it's very important that one of the questions everybody asks, everybody read the same thing. How I can differentiate myself from others. That is where we always call that as a +1 concept in the corporate world. You are assigned a job, are you doing other than your job? There is a very thin line between an average and good, but there is a huge gap between excellent and the good. So if you want to be good, it's much easy. If you want to be excellent, you need to really work hard. So there is a concept of 20-70-10 in corporate world. Usually we don't tell it to our teams, but when you do the appraisal, 20 is the top 20, 70 is a vital 70, 10 is the bottom 10. And in some other cases we say 10-70-20 depending on the market scenario. Right? So always remember, either you are in college or you are going for a campus interview or you are in the corporate world, you need to have a winning mentality. And every time you are not going to win. I have failed so many times. Means in one of the customer meeting I was kicked out because their expectation was something and we told we cannot deliver. And we told this is the door, you will go out. Right? So every time you are not going to win. But at the same time, when you lose, it's another beginning. So I always hear about lot of emotional connect with the work which you do, emotional connect with. Don't connect yourself emotionally. Winning and losing is part of the game. Right? Most important thing is, have you learned from everything what you do? And sometimes you may do great and you may not achieve your goal. That's also fine. It's a journey. Like I got 6 directors and all of 6 of them is waiting for me to take another role so that they can take my role. Now that doesn't mean that we are bad. Right? And if I decide to take another role, there will be only one person who can take that role. Now that doesn't mean that other 5 are bad. That only means one person is better, little better than these 5 of them. So whenever you lose out something, that doesn't mean that you are bad. That only means is you have got an opportunity to improve. And there are a lot of parents in this room. My always request will be, support your kids. They win, they lose, it's very, very important to celebrate. Like today is a celebration day. it's a big milestone in your life. Okay, you should be very proud of this. Your parents should be very proud of this, that you are part of the Dhanand Sagar family. You have got such a good faculty. I was just talking to Principal Sir, and in the car I was talking to Vinayak Sir, right? And I can see the passion. He was just asking me, sir, can you just tell me what should I do more for my students so that they can get a better job? So make use of that. 3 things never forget. Be humble, be empathetic, be disciplined. It will take you to a long way. And the most important thing is respect your parents, respect your teachers. Very, very, very important. Somebody may have gained lot in life, somebody may not have gained a lot in life, but always remember, we are here because of them. Right? I was a student, I still meet my teachers, right? And I still go and fold my hand and stand like this in front of him. And his son is part of my team. Right? And you can see the happiness in his face. You can see the happiness in his face because he knows that I have achieved something in the life. So always remember, when you achieve something, they will be the one who will be the most happy. Make them proud. Okay? But always be humble. Always be disciplined. The another thing is, when you go in the corporate world, everybody talks about the corporate world and they want to go there. It's corporate world is not a magic. You may start small, but if you keep working hard, you will achieve your goals. So it's not like in the campus, if you get into a big organization, only then you will be able to achieve something in life. No. You will always have an opportunity. So, very, very important, have a control in your emotion, have a drive, have a passion, have the energy to really meet your goal. Okay? And don't be so serious. That's very, very important. Life is not that serious. Learn to enjoy it. Whatever you do, learn to enjoy it. Okay? Celebrate your failure, celebrate your success. And when I say celebrate, there are different kind of a celebration. When you celebrate, always do a post-game analysis. What you have done right, what you have done wrong. Right? Share that with your parents, share that with your teachers, because they will be able to guide you. And that is what Madam was saying, that many of the students, they don't share their emotions. Please, please, please do that. After every semester, go to your teacher, talk to them, share your dreams with them, share your own self-analysis with them. Also share how you intend to improve that. Okay? Very, very important. The another thing is, in 4 years life changes, the world changes. So it's very, very also important to really keep an eye on how the market is evolving, how the technology is evolving, and how you need to keep a pace with that. We talked about AI/ML jargons, right? And till last year, somebody used to come during the appraisal cycle and say, Pankaj, I have done the AI/ML certification. And I said, great, right? Now this year, I went and told everyone in the consulting group to clear the AI/ML certification. Everyone in the consulting group has to clear the basic AI/ML certification. Now, if somebody comes and says, I have done the AIML certification in the appraisal cycle. What is the meaning? Because everybody has done that, right? So this is how the industry changes. So you need to keep an eye on the industry. The second thing is, you may come from the different departments: computer science, civil, mechanical, electronics, right? Keep an eye on what is happening in the industry in those areas. Somebody may have interest in the life science, somebody may have interest in the supply chain, somebody may have interest in retail domain, CPG, blah blah blah. Every industry has a characteristics, right? Like Madam told, I have worked with so many different customers in lot of different domains, right? So we call that as a fundamental block. The fundamental block doesn't change, but after the fundamental block, it's all about the industry characteristics. So when you go and talk to your customer, you need to understand those industry characteristics. Now, why this is so important? Remember, when you work in the industry, customer expects you to provide value. Right? How you can provide value? If you understand their industry. Only then you will be able to provide value. So whichever industry you are, either it is civil, computer science, branch, or different industry, learn the characteristics of those industries. Very, very important. Right? So that when you go and talk to your customers tomorrow, you will be able to really become their trusted advisor. Now, I don't want to take too much time, but only one message: have that passion, have that energy, okay? Have that dream, vision, work hard, be humble, be disciplined, and again, most important thing, respect your parents, respect your teachers. It will take you a long way. So thanks a lot everyone, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for such an enlightening and motivational speech. Moving on, may I request our beloved Principal, Dr. N. Ravishankar, sir, to give away the presidential remarks.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Mr. Pankaj Prasad, the Managing Director of Entity Data. Dr. Nandini, the Vice Principal of DSATM. Dr. Sumitra Devi, Dean Academics. All my strength, the heads of the department, my faculty fraternity, parents, and most importantly, the freshmen of class 24-25. First of all, I would like to thank all the parents and their wards for selecting this great institute for a professional career. When I say great, we are moving from good to great. We are in the journey of moving from good to great. We are a good institute. We wanted to move it to a great institute. So that is the mantra of our DSATM, where we wanted to move from good to great. So there is a lot of initiatives at DSATM. All my heads of the department and my faculties have taken to see that how best we can shape our students' career. See, this 4 years is very important, because when you work hard, as Mr. Pankaj was mentioning, work hard. See, 4 years you need to work hard. You need work hard in the sense work smart. So how do you want it to work smart? For that,
my faculties are there. I think they will be supporting in lot of designing their curriculum, because we have made a very unique curriculum compared to other institutes. Recently we had designed a curriculum. So this is the second batch of autonomous where if you look at the curriculum, we are totally unique. It is, if we have compared our institute curriculum with top IITs and global universities, and we could see that 40 to 50% of our curriculum is mapping with the top IITs and global universities. And I should really thank my heads of the department and all my faculties for designing such a wonderful curriculum for the students of DSATM. When I say the curriculum is so unique, what does it states? So if you look at my first year curriculum, which you will be going through, and I request all the parents also to please go through the curriculum which your wards are going through. So if you look at our curriculum in the first year, we wanted to see that we have designed a curriculum, we have designed a course called as Innovation, Design and Thinking. So in Innovation, Design and Thinking, the students will identify the societal problems and they design a prototype for that. And it is not just sitting in the campus and designing societal problems. So they will go to each and every throughout the society and identify the problems, and then they design a prototype for that. The same thing when I look at it in the second semester, in the event semester, we have a course called as Engineering Exploration. It is a continuation of Innovation, Design and Thinking, where we wanted to see whatever the prototype they have developed of the societal issues, so they will be implementing, and it is completely a project-based learning. We at DSATM, we wanted to see that we will not have in future, the next 6 to 7 years, we don't want to have classroom, we wanted to have skill rooms. As Mr. Pankaj was mentioning, because I'll be quoting to his speech or address where he mentioned few things which is important to all the students present here. The skills plays a major role. I think one of my senior student mentioned that 16 lakh per annum, that is the recent one. We had touched 48 lakhs per annum, but I am not worried about what is the LPA, what our students get. I am worried about what my students get the skills. How are they skilled enough? How can they meet the expectation of the industry is my major concern. So for that we are designing a curriculum to see that we meet the expectation of the industry, and we are doing that. So in the second year, I think the first year autonomous batch, we could see that we have introduced the project-based learning, which will be done by the industry experts, which will be driven by industry experts. So every weekend we wanted to have our industry people, I think most probably some 15 to 20 industry experts will be visiting on every Saturday to train our third semester engineering students. We wanted to see that the course is completely driven by the industry experts, and whatever the industry projects, they will be executing that through project-based learning. So as I told you, completely we wanted to see that 50% of our course should be project-based learning, and over the years we wanted to see that completely it is 100, because theoretical base anyhow any student can go to YouTube videos and then I think they can learn any of the courses, but the skill matters a lot. When I definitely talk about skills, this time we have introduced a concept called as a maker space. Maker space is one space where we will be working on interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary approach. So when I talk about interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary, an electronic student can work with mechanical and they can develop a project for that. So that approach we wanted to bring in, and the students should now, I think when the industry, when we talk about because every week we will be talking to the industry, we will have a dialogue with the industry people. So the main feedback what they give is about the industry expectation. The expectation is huge. So when we have that expectation, my students also should deliver the same thing. So they should meet the expectation of the industry. So for that, when we discuss in some of the companies, so they tell that we need interdisciplinary or a multidisciplinary. So what is that we are taking that? So we are wanted to introduce more of interdisciplinary course or multidisciplinary course. When I say interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary, we have introduced, I think everybody know that Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. So we have touched 3 SDGs, and our second, that is first year batch of autonomous, they have worked on a different project-based learning considering the Center for Clean Technology. So we have worked on the clean technology, and all my seniors also, students also, I think they have done extremely good projects, and now we will be having a dialogue with the government of Karnataka to identify how can we have those sustainable development goals to be implemented at the level of government of Karnataka. So that is our next level. So we wanted to see that my students' project should be taken at the next level. So how do I do that? So I think during the student induction program, you will be having a complete insights of how we take that, and how, see, ultimately we wanted to see that a project-based learning, a experiential learning is introduced in our curriculum. That is how, if you can refer to our curriculum with any of the curriculum, I think we are unique in some of the courses. The basic fundamental courses remain same, but the experiential courses and experiential learning courses as well as project-based learning courses are really totally different from other institutes. And every Saturday we could see that our alumni play a major role. We wanted to see that our alumni come into the campus. Every semester we target at least 50 to 100 alumni who come to our campus, interact with the students. And as I told you, we had recently we had conducted curriculum conclave. We had 100 on one single day, one single session. We had 100 industry experts, where even the alumni were also present during our interaction. That is how my curriculum is so strong, so that I can tell to the public that my curriculum is unique. So students, I think we have lot of opportunities. If you take sports, if you take cultural activities, the clubs plays a major role. I think during student induction program, which will happen from 23rd of September till 28th September, which is a mandatory program from our statutory ACT body. So it is a mandatory that every student should undergo student induction program. So in the morning session, we will be having universal human values, which will be inculcated for all the students of engineering. And in the afternoon session, I think we will be taking them through different clubs. And our senior students from different clubs, we have 12 clubs. I think the students will be definitely interacting with them and see that how best they can have interaction in, let it be cultural or sports or any podcast, social media. I think we have many clubs where the students can interact with the club members. So I think you name it, we have it. So but ultimately the student should select finally what is that menu they wanted, because we will be giving a platform. If you don't perform, it will be a blank. So you need to, and Mr. Pankaj Prasad was mentioning that what is that you will be doing. So we have a student portfolio. We have a student portfolio where our mentors or proctors will be monitoring what skills they have enhanced. Every semester we wanted to see that at least one certification is mandatory. As I told you, in a project-based learning, we will be taking them through certification, and finally the project has to be implemented. So for example, if they are in first semester and when they go for placement after 6th semester, so they will have 6 certification programs from different agencies like Infosys, Springboard, NPTEL, Coursera and edX. So that certification courses will be there in their portfolio. The student portfolio will be maintained during our proctor or mentoring programs. So mentorship program is very important, and I think even we will have frequent parent-teachers meeting. Once in a semester we wanted to have a parent-teachers meeting where we wanted to interact with the parents, because the students will not be directly telling to us. That is what the madam was mentioning, that so you have to be more transparent. So you should tell us what you want. So definitely we will take initiative and see that all those things are implemented at skill level. So we wanted to improve your skill. And when you ask me, placement is my last, because ultimately when you are skilled enough, ultimately you will be getting placed. So please think about how do you improve your skills. So every semester think about, so when you look at your student portfolio, you will be knowing what is that, because you know what is the target, what is the industry is expecting, and ultimately if you look at the profile, what is that you are performing. So when you look at, these are the gaps. So these gaps can be fulfilled in the coming semester, so that I think definitely you will be, when you sit across any people like Mr. Pankaj, so definitely I think you will, the rejection ratio will be very less, because you will have a strong student portfolio where you can talk to industry people and tell them that this is how, because you are trained on different project-based learning. That is what I'm not training all my students on theoretical base. Completely we wanted to take them to through practical as well as project-based learning. So students, you are at the right place, and definitely I think even the parents present here, you need not have to worry about their career. So whatever we are telling them, so if you follow as per that, I think definitely you will succeed. And I think even as my senior students were telling, the placement. So placement will definitely happen. The major, when any parents comes to me during admission, they talk to me, they tell, their first question is, sir, how is your placement? Then I tell them, sir, don't ask about placement, please talk about skills. I am here to enhance the skills of the students. When you are skilled enough, you are placed. So obviously our placement, for all your reference, ours is about 90%. So whoever is eligible, they get the placement. So I think with this recession also, all my previous batch students have got good placement, and the existing batch we are doing that, and almost 50 to 60% of our students are placed, and we are doing great in placements also. So we will be having more of parent-teachers interaction, and I request all the parents present here to see that the same strength, if it carries to our parent-teachers meeting, so that we can definitely shape up their career, so that I think whatever, because they will be discussing with you, you can talk to me, and we will be implementing. So thank you all the students. Once again I thank all the parents. A round of applause to all the parents and first year students for selecting this great institute for your Watts professional career. And definitely with all my heads of the department, they are my strength, faculties and my the senior students are my strength. So definitely we wanted to move from good to great journey, and we are moving because as I told you, ours is engaged institute to have a NAC A+ grade in the year 2022. That was a great achievement in terms of academic excellence, in terms of research excellence, and all my major programs are NBA accredited, because it is not that only we are into, so we are we have touched almost all the domains in the accreditation. So I think, and youngest institute to get autonomous status also. So we were established in 2011, and we have done all this with the great support of the parents, my heads of the department, faculties and students. We have achieved this, and I should really thank my management for supporting for any initiative we take it at this moment. So I should again, once again, I thank all the parents and Watts for selecting this great institute, and definitely you can feel happy about and proud about selecting this great institute, and we will take care of your Watts. All my faculty fraternity will take care of your Watts, and definitely you can be relaxed from today till next 4 years. I think we will take their journey very happy and smooth journey. Thank you once again, and I wish all the students of freshmen of class 2024-25 wish you good luck, and may God be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to show our gratitude towards the management, the esteemed guest of today's function, principal, teaching fraternities, students and their parents for the successful completion of this event, Vihaan 2024-25. I request Dr. Nandini C., Vice Principal, DSATM, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to one and all on this august occasion. Respected dignitaries, on and off the dais, heads of the various programs, and the main stars of this today's event, the freshmen of class 2024-29, wherein you will be graduating on the year 2029 from the portals of this Daran Sagar Academy of Technology and Management. I think you all and we have a great time with you all in this afternoon, and I'm sure that you all have enjoyed a lot of this function of Vihaan 2024-25. First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty for giving us this opportunity and spirit to arrange this glorified function. His blessings has turned this event into grand success. I would like to thank the management committee members for their wholehearted support, guidance and motivation that they are giving to all the teaching fraternities in framing a very good curriculum, as been said by our principal, in making this institution from moving from good to great in par with any of other institutions in and around Bangalore city. And globally, we have mapped the curriculum as per the industry needs and expectation. Is only now it is left to you students to crack that and upskill, reskill, to face a challenge with this new era of Gen AI that we'll be facing the tough task to meet the expectations of industry. I wholeheartedly thank Dr. D. Hemachandra Sagar, who is a medical doctor, a chairman of the Daran Sagar Institution, Dr. D. Premachandra Sagar, Vice Chairman and CEO, who is also a medical doctor, Dr. Chandrama Sagar, wife of our founder, Dr. D. Dayananda Sagar, and their eminent grandchildren who are the joint secretaries, Miss Tintisha H. Sagar, Miss Natasha H. Sagar, Mr. Rohan Prem Sagar and Mr. Nishant Sagar in their absentia of this August occasion. Without their support and guidance, these Daran Sagar institutions would have not been a premier institution in this city of metropolitan city of Bengaluru, because we have student community all over, spread across from Assam to Kerala and West Bengal to east of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Today we had a very eminent speaker, Mr. Pankaj Prasad, Director, NDT Data, who is also a supply chain management consultant, for his who added his scintillating words to this glory of this event. I wholeheartedly thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and giving your brainstorming words to the students of the first year graduation. I thank the principal, Dr. M. Ravishankar, who has made this a change to be brought in this campus in moving from good to great with NAC A+ accreditation and framing, setting targets for the faculties in shaping the very good curriculum for you all students. I thank you, sir, for your support and guidance and motivation that you are being given to all our heads of the department, faculties and teaching faculty. I thank Dr. Sumita Devi, Dean Academics, Professor at Head Computer Science, Data Science, who has been all behind, who is with a whip in the hand, making all the departments progressing towards all the accreditation process. And thank you, ma'am, for all your support. I wholeheartedly thank all the heads of the department for their effort in making this event a grand success, and also the head of the department, Dr. Shanmuga Sundar, Dr. Nallamuthu sir, Dr. Sunil sir, Dr. Nagraj, control of examiner, and last but not the least, you, the students, the parents, your wards, and your relatives and kids who have assembled here. Students, dear students, as you all know that a student who never has made a mistake has never tried anything on his hands on, because if you have not failed, then it's true that you have not put your hand in trying any of the things. Thereby, you have to continuously see that your learning process, okay, that is why CBC is continuous and comprehensive enhancement of the skills in the education learning process, can take many different forms, from education to developing a new skill, to developing yourself to step out of your comfort zone, because it is this knowledge and only skill that nobody can steal from you in your entire lifespan. And with these few words, and from the bottom of my heart, I advise you, first be what you say is be human. First, Manavanagi Bali. In our institutions, we follow all the culture and see that you come out with the flying colors when you go out the portal of this institution in a span of 4 years. I thank all the non-teaching supporting faculties, Dr. Nandini Patan Shetty, who has mastered the ceremony from morning in this afternoon session also, and thank each and everyone on this glory of this event. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now that we have come to the end of this formal inaugural session, from next week onwards, that is from Monday 23rd, you will be having 1 week of induction program. The details of the induction program will be shared to you shortly. So may I request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
I request the students and parents to be at their places till the dignitaries leave the auditorium.
changes ಮಾತ್ರ